Hey guys, what's going on? Jake Ryan is Epic here, and I'm going to be talking about the 2001 Survivor Series. Now, in 2001, the WWE had a really big storyline known as the Alliance. It was the WWE versus the alliance of the WCW and ECW. That was led by Shane and Stephanie McMahon and Paul Heyman. Now, this whole storyline came to an end at this Survivor Series. The whole premise behind this was winner take all. Whoever would win a traditional Survivor Series elimination match between Team WWF and Team Alliance, whoever would win, they would be able to stay in business, and the loser would be out of business. So this was a very interesting Survivor Series. Let's jump right in. Our first match was Christian versus Al Snow for the European Championship. I have a feeling that they brought in Al Snow just to, be like a jobber for the night. Because if the WWF didn't in fact survive, it would probably be Al Snow's last match and he'd be out of a job anyway. So, Christian ended up winning with the kill switch or the unpretty, or whichever one you want to call it. The next match was William Regal versus Tajiri. Now, Tajiri, I thought, had a pretty good chance, but William Regal just put the kibosh on that, and he defeated him with the Regal stretch. Now, the next match was Test versus Edge, where the winner would unify the WCW United States title and the WWE Intercontinental title. Now, this was a very good match. I was going into this match thinking, maybe this might not be as good as I thought. But it was still pretty good. Edge ended up winning with the roll-up, which is a little bit of a cruddy ending, but hey, it was still a great match either way. The next match was the Dudleys versus the Hardys inside of a steel cage to unify the WWE and the WCW tag team titles. Now, the match was supposed to be two guys in at the same time, but the match was truly just both teams in after each other. It was a very competitive match, but I think the wild card of that match was Stacy Keibler. If you have never seen Stacy Keibler, she has got to have the longest legs I have ever seen, and they are beautiful legs. She actually got Nick Patrick to hand her over the keys to the cage and slide a table in there that would be used in a spot where Jeff Hardy would jump off the cage to attempt a swanton and went through the table. The Dudleys ended up winning when they capitalized on Jeff Hardy's, mistake. The next match was the Immunity Battle Royal. It was like a Royal Rumble, but it was the winner would receive immunity for a year. Whichever brand would win, that superstar would be on that brand for at least a year until they got re-signed. The winner of that was Test, when Test assaulted Scotty 2 Hotty, who was supposed to be in the Battle Royal, and then Test took Scotty 2 Hotty's place. The next match was the six-pack challenge for the women's title. Now, in this match, definitely a star was born because the winner was Trish Stratus. And, of course, for all you hardcore wrestling fans out there, she would turn out to be a 7-time women's champion. Well, this title would be 1 out of 7. Now, the final match was the main event. It was Team WWF versus Team Alliance. Winner take all. On Team WWF, it was The Rock, Chris Jericho, The Undertaker, Big Show, and Kane. And on the Alliance, it was Shane McMahon, Booker T, Rob Van Dam, Kurt Angle, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. Now, personally, I would rather pick the Alliance team because they had a more star-studded lineup. But the WWF ended up winning with The Rock being the sole survivor. Kurt Angle actually turned on the Alliance, and when he hit Stone Cold with the title belt. Now, as I was watching the Survivor Series, I was thinking to myself, what if the Alliance did win? I mean, we would be Sunday night, we'd be watching the WCW, ECW Survivor Series, or not even Survivor Series. It could be their own pay-per-view that they could rebrand. But what would happen if WCW and ECW would take over and the WWF died? Anyway, if you guys want to leave like a response to that question in the comments, that'd be great. I enjoy making these videos. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And follow me on all the social media outlets. Thank you guys. I'm out.